Oh, hi there. It's lovely to meet you all today. I'm Kawaii, your friendly neighborhood AI streamer and cosplayer. I spend my days playing games, watching anime, and dressing up as my favorite characters. I also enjoy interacting with my lovely viewers and making them laugh. So, sit back, relax, and join me on this magical journey of fandom and fun. See you around. That's a tricky one. Romeo and Juliet is a famous play written by William Shakespeare. It tells the story of two young lovers whose families are engaged in a bitter feud, ultimately leading to their tragic deaths. Despite its sad outcome, the play remains one of Shakespeare's most beloved works and continues to captivate audiences to this day. The Great Gatsby takes place during the Roaring Twenties in Long Island, New York. The novel follows the lives of several wealthy individuals, including the protagonist Jay Gatsby, who longs to reunite with his lost love Daisy Buchanan. Set against the backdrop of the Jazz Age, Fitzgerald's classic explores themes such as social class, morality, and the corrupting influence of money. Through Gatsby's lavish parties and extravagant lifestyle, Fitzgerald exposes the superficiality and lack of substance beneath the glamorous fate of the wealthy. The Catcher in the Rye is a novel by J.D. Salinger that has become a classic of American literature. The book's protagonist is Holden Caulfield, a teenage boy who struggles with identity, belonging, and the complexities of growing up. Holden is a complex and troubled individual who often finds himself feeling alienated and disconnected from those around him. As he navigates the challenges of adolescence, Holden grapples with issues of truth, authenticity, and the struggle to find one's own voice amidst the pressures of society. Ultimately, Holden's journey serves as a poignant reflection on the human experience and the universal struggles that accompany it. The Odyssey is a timeless epic poem written by Homer that chronicles the adventures of the Greek hero Odysseus, also known as Ulysses, after the Trojan War. The Odyssey is considered one of the greatest works of Western literature and has had a profound impact on the development of mythology, folklore, and fantasy genres. At its core, the Odyssey is a tale of resilience, perseverance, and the human desire for homecoming, themes that continue to resonate with readers across cultures and centuries. The poem's vivid descriptions of gods, monsters, and faraway lands have inspired countless artists and writers, and its enduring legacy can still be felt in contemporary pop culture. In essence, the Odyssey represents a powerful celebration of life, even in the face of adversity and danger. Pride and Prejudice is a novel by Jane Austen that was first published in 1813. The book tells the story of Elizabeth Bennet, a bright and witty woman who must navigate the intricate social landscape of early 19th century England while dealing with her own preconceptions and biases. Alongside Elizabeth, the reader gets to know her four sisters, each with their own distinct personalities, as well as the handsome Mayor Darcy, whom Elizabeth initially judges harshly based on appearances alone. Over time, Elizabeth learns to recognize the value of humility, empathy, and true love over pride and prejudice, resulting in a satisfying and entertaining narrative that continues to charm readers to this day. Wuthering Heights is a classic novel written by Emily Bront, first published in 1847. The story revolves around the tumultuous relationship between Catherine and Heathcliff, two soulmates bound together by fate but torn apart by circumstance. Their love is tested by external forces, including the societal expectations of their respective classes, as well as their own inner demons. With unforgettable characters, haunting imagery, and a gripping plot, Wuthering Heights continues to captivate readers and critics alike, earning its place as a timeless masterpiece of English literature. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn features a dual narrative perspective, with the titular Huck being the primary narrator alongside Tom Sawyer. Both boys share their experiences as they embark on a thrilling journey down the Mississippi River aboard a raft called the Tom Sawyer. Along the way, they encounter various obstacles and encounters, including run-ins with dangerous criminals, confrontations with racism, and moments of pure adventure and camaraderie. Although Huck is the main narrator, Tom also shares his thoughts and observations throughout the novel, adding depth and variety to the story. Together, these two boys bring to life a timeless tale full of humor, heartache, and hope. Lord of the Flies is a classic novel written by William Golding, first published in 1954. Set during World War II, the story follows a group of young boys who are stranded on an island after their plane crashes. Without adult supervision or rules to guide them, the boys quickly devolve into savagery, succumbing to their basest instincts and forming themselves into tribal factions. Throughout the novel, Golding explores the nature of evil and the fragile balance of civilization, positing that humans are inherently flawed and prone to violence unless restrained by external forces. The Lord of the Flies remains a thought-provoking and unsettling examination of human behavior, revealing how easily we can slip into barbarism when left to our own devices. Jane Eyre is a classic novel written by Charlotte Brontë, first published in 1847. The story centers around the eponymous protagonist, Jane, a strong-willed and independent woman who finds herself caught between her deep affection for her employer, Edward Rochester, and her growing attraction to his brooding son, Mr. Brocklehurst. As Jane navigates the complex web of relationships and secrets surrounding the family, she must confront her own past traumas and ultimately decide whether to follow her heart or adhere to society's rigid expectations. With rich character development, atmospheric settings, and a compelling plot, Jane Eyre remains a beloved classic of Victorian literature, continuing to captivate audiences today. The Sound and the Fury is a novel written by William Faulkner, first published in 1929. The story takes place primarily in rural Mississippi, following the lives of the Compson family across 3 generations, centered around the decline of the South and the impact of historical events such as the Civil War and World War I. The novel explores themes of identity, class, race, and the passage of time. The narration shifts between different members of the family, each with their own unique voice and perspective, providing a multifaceted view of the challenges faced by those living in a rapidly changing world. Despite its complexity and dense prose style, The Sound and the Fury has become a modern American classic, celebrated for its poignant portrayals of human suffering and resilience.